This is the weekly market update for the week of the 27th. We haven't been online for a while because the government shut down, but we got a little bit of information Friday on the inflation numbers. Core and personal inflation, consumer price index inflation was down 1/10 across the board, right underneath 3%, 2.9, which is better than expected. And the bond market now is trading that 4% rate on that 10-year, which affects our interest rates. You can get, let's say, conventional rates in the mid-5s and FHA rates down in the low 5s. But more importantly, today, ADP came out with a weekly number that they're going to do a rolling number each week since the government's still shut down. Well, what does that mean? Well, last September number was a negative 32,000 jobs. The 4-week rolling number is 14,000 gained each week for 56,000 they're anticipating for the month of October, because the government's been shut down. They haven't gathered the data. This is about as close as we're going to get. Now, ADP's with this rolling number, it can be revised, but the news is when you look at 56,000 jobs and the size of the economy, it's kind of really at stall speed. Let's say today also the big news is Amazon's laying off 14,000 headquarter workers, their white collar jobs. And then UPS, another one. Well, actually we had a UPS driver in the building that we've as a client. We were talking about this when I left the building. And he said, why is the stock up? And I said, well, don't you know that the UPS announced more layoffs? Well, total for this year in their streamlined process is about 48,000 people being laid off total, which they said, hey, it's because of Amazon in the slowdown that they were shipping for Amazon. Now that kind of agreement has come to an end. FedEx announced the same thing. So the moral of the story is you're seeing large companies with lots of layoffs coming. And if this holds true, and this, once the government finally opens up towards the end of the year, we're going to see if this is going to be, instead of a flattening of the job market, a reversal where we're going to have a negative number. Now, overall, with all the investment with the foreign countries, with our tariffs and the trade agreements we have, suppose we're going to have a big boom in 26, but right now it hasn't materialized. So what is materialized right now is that COVID money's all spent and people are tapped. So if you're out there, and now's the time to really look at if the bills you've got, to consolidate bills, we're willing to help you out.